The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Renegades, red feather, dangerous, touchdown, touchdown, Renegades! They caught it between two defenders. OKC is taking the lead. Deep drop back, West gonna fire it down the field. Pass is caught for a touchdown. Back to throw, Zuli, deep drop back, he fires it deep down the field, the pass is caught by Greg Corky! Touchdown, D-City! Greg Corky is a touchdown man! And the Dragons are up 10 in the first. Three receivers. Garcia back to pass, Garcia going deep to the left-hand side, wide open! It's caught! Touchdown! Santa Fe! Hello everybody and welcome to Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City. One of the SFL's best rivalries is on its way. The Oklahoma City Renegades host the San Francisco Bulldogs here on Renegade Radio and on the Sim Football Network on Twitch.tv. Hello everybody, I am your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. And the 2-2 San Francisco Bulldogs have something to prove. They can cloud up the Gray Conference with a victory today, while Oklahoma City is just trying to make a late season push as they improve on their 1-4 record. Let's head down to the field for the coin toss as we get this one underway.
Here we go. Let's have a coup.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Heads.
Heads it is.
We'll take the ball.
The Bulldogs have won the toss and select to receive.
Oklahoma and San Francisco. A long rivalry, long old school rivalry. As we get set to begin today's game. Ready to go? From the 9, San Francisco on the return. Past the 25, up to the 29-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will start with it. And let's see how these two teams break down. A very close comparison. Numbers pretty even across the board. The main stat today, the top 3 pass defenses in the league. San Francisco number 3, Oklahoma City number 2, but the run defenses, that has been a bit different story for both of these teams. First down and 10 at the 29, I formation for San Francisco, and the first offensive play of the game is a run to Tuiasa Sopo, and he's going to break outside, and Tuiasa Sopo picks up 7 hard-earned yards, and it brings up second down and 3. San Francisco in the early going. Trying to get the scoreboard fixed. The logos are backwards. Handoff to Tuiasa Sopo. That's a 2-yard loss. Sets up a third down and 5. Tackle made to the backfield, non-star linebacker. So Oklahoma City's run defense off to a solid start. Jasper Hart back to pass on a third down and 5, and that's going to be a first down for Oklahoma City, the 42. Donald Miller makes the grab. First down and 10 of the 42. Hart will pass again. Hart complete, 3-yard pickup. Well, you guys don't miss anything, do you? Second down and 7 at the 45. This is the 5th play of the drive for Oklahoma City, or for San Francisco, pardon. Handoff to Tuiasosopo. He's got a lot of room around the end, and he got the first down to the Renegade 48-yard line. So Keanu Tuiasosopo with 3 early carries. Jasper Hart has a couple of completions, and San Francisco's offense is on the move. Bulldogs have never had much luck here at Transcorp Stadium. In fact, I don't know that they've ever won in this building. First down and 10 of the Renegade 48. Hart swings it outside, and I don't know where Donald Miller was going. He ran clear out of bounds, tried to come back in. Lucky he wasn't flagged for that. Jasper Hart's first incompletion brings up second and 10. So we're just underway here. Had a little scoreboard flub at the beginning of the game, so we were trying to get that fixed, but that is fixed. And we've moved on. San Francisco 2-2, Oklahoma City at 1-4. 4 receivers set, 2 to either side for the Bulldogs as Hart drops back to pass, and Hart's going to go deep down the middle, and the pass is picked off! Picked off, looking for Donald Miller. He overthrew him, and it's Billy Joe Casper with the interception and a first down, Renegades. Jasper Hart, who does not throw a lot of picks, had Miller in one-on-one coverage, and Miller actually probably would have caught that if Jasper Hart had not overthrown him. First down, Renegades at the 24-yard line. And now we get to look at the Oklahoma City offense that had over 400 yards of offense against New York. First and 10 of the 24, and Billy Joe Casper gets his 4th interception of the year. He had 3 coming into the day. That was 3rd best in the league, and Pete Bruschi starts the game with a handoff, and he gets up the middle for 3 yards. San Francisco in the road, blue helmets, white jerseys, blue pants, blue numbers with the red and white trim. Oklahoma City in the home, drab green helmets and jerseys, brown pants, bright yellow numbers, brown and yellow trim. Second down and 7 at the 26-yard line. And the second play for OKC is a counter to Bruschi, and Bruschi lost 3 yards, and Oklahoma City's going to go to the no huddle, 3rd down and 10. Oklahoma City, for whatever reason, loves to go no huddle in the first series of games. Red Feather drops back the pass, going to swing it out right side. That pass is caught for a first down to the 34-yard line. That's the rookie Austin Skolander, and the Renegades will stay in it. First down and 10 to the 34, and the handoff goes to Bruschi on a counter. Bruschi's got a lot of space, and Bruschi picks up 7 yards to the 41-yard line. And Oklahoma City's offense is off to a solid start. Handoff again, this time opposite direction, and Bruschi lost 2. 3rd down and 5, likely a passing situation here for Oklahoma City, already the 6th play of the drive. 2 in the backfield, and Red Feather will throw. And Red Feather will look out of the backfield. That pass is caught, and that's another first down. What creative play calling here in the first quarter from Oklahoma City, getting the fullback involved, and it's another first down, Renegades at the OKC 44. How about that? Out of the Renegades, 6 plays with pace. They settle it down now, 3 receivers, 2 to the left-hand side. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather's perfect so far today. Fires down the middle. That pass is dropped. Tiberius Bovine, a rare drop. Larry Henderson was applying some pressure, but Tiberius Bovine really should have had that in his hands. Nice pass, brings up 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the 44, scoreless here in one of the best rivalries in the SFL, San Francisco and Oklahoma City. 2 in the backfield, Red Feather will throw again. Red Feather had to escape pressure. Bruschi, nice catch. He stepped out of bounds, though. A 3-yard loss will set up a 3rd down and 7. So this will be the 9th play of the drive for Oklahoma City since the turnover by Jasper Hart, and all 9 of the plays have come in Oklahoma City territory. Third down, 7, 3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Red Feather is out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Red Feather looking around. Red Feather had to throw it away. Pressure in his face again, and Red Feather bailed on the play. Some would say maybe a little bit too soon. And that was Oklahoma City's issue last week. They moved the ball pretty well, but they just couldn't end up putting points on the board. And after a 9-play drive, Oklahoma City will have to punt it away. Renegades boot it down the field. From the 15-yard line, San Francisco on the return up to the 18. And that's where the Bulldogs will begin their second possession. Both teams move the ball well on their opening possessions, but just haven't been able to change the board. Oklahoma City's defense, led by Gold Star linebacker Adam Stackhouse. He's 9th in the league with 7 total tackles for loss. High formation, 1st and 10 from the 18, and Hart's going to change the play. Hand off to Iyasosopo. He goes left, and he is pounded, a 3-yard loss. Doubled up by a couple of defensive linemen. It's 2nd and 13. A nice job there by the OKC run defense. Also on the Oklahoma City defense, cornerbacks Cam Michael and Isaac Holt. Free safety Billy Joe Casper, who already has an interception today, and strong safety number 49 Tank Savage. High formation, Hart back to pass. He flips it outside to Iyasosopo out of the backfield. He will break off a tackle, but is quickly thrown out of bounds by Stackhouse and company. Only a 3-yard gain, so it's going to set up a 3rd down and 10. Big 3rd down here for San Francisco. Oklahoma City trying to force the first 3 and out of the day. Crowd loud today, 4 receivers. And back to pass. Hart swings it outside. It's picked again! Intercepted again! And that is the newcomer for the Renegades, Isaac Holt. And Jasper Hart has thrown back-to-back interceptions to start this game. And Isaac Holt has his first interception as a Renegade. And this Oklahoma City defense, which since the New York night victory has not forced any turnovers defensively, or any defensive stops for that matter, has come to play today. And they give Red Feather brilliant starting field position at the San Francisco 30. Handoff Brewski, he breaks off a tackle. Boy, it's tough to not be tackled by Larry Henderson once he gets those claws on you, but Brewski able to fight him off, and it's 2nd and 6 at the San Francisco 26. Five and a half to go, first quarter. Back to pass, Red Feather. Red Feather swings it outside to Brewski. Brewski trying to get a head full of steam. He picks up 3. Mike Sudalovich, the former Renegade, and company on the stop. 3rd down and short for OKC. Renegades score just 19.6 points per game. Trying to be the first to get on the board today, 7 minutes in. 2 turnovers by San Francisco already. Red Feather down the middle. That pass is caught. Beautiful throw. Jasper Lennox missed his opportunity at it, and it's a 1st down to the San Francisco 13. And besides the one pass that Joseph Red Feather threw away, Red Feather is perfect on the day. I don't know how Jasper Lennox didn't get his hand on that football. And going back to the turnover story for San Francisco, turnovers have been a big problem for San Francisco this year. They started the first couple of games with just 1 turnover. In fact, 1 turnover in their first 10 quarters of play this year, but since then the turnover bug has hit them. and the offense has struggled because of it. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 13. 2 in the backfield, handoff Brewski, and Brewski's wrapped up. That's a 3-yard loss. A plethora of Bulldog defenders back there to contain Pete Brewski, who's on pace to, for the first time in his career, not have a 1,000-yard season. He's averaging 107 yards per game. That's 7th in the league. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Redfeather's under center, back to pass. Redfeather swings it out to Brewski. Brewski has some space. Brewski makes a man miss, but wrapped up quickly after that. A 5-yard pickup, so another 3rd down for Oklahoma City, and that's already their 5th of this game. And we're just in the first quarter. San Francisco defense certainly making Oklahoma City work for everything offensively. 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 11-yard line. Redfeather has completed all but one of his passes so far against the league's 3rd best pass defense. Redfeather back to pass. Redfeather goes to the left side. That pass is caught, but it's short of the 1st down markers. And Oklahoma City will have to bring the field goal unit on. Johnny Bierme is the man to make the catch. It's 4th and 4. So a bit of a disappointing end to Oklahoma City's drive. So their defense forces 2 turnovers, but their offense can only manage just 3 points if the Renegades can make this kick. Oklahoma City is next to last in the league. They convert just 2/3 of their field goals. 24-yard easy one here, though, right in the middle of the field. And Oklahoma City's kick is good, and the Renegades have the first points on the board. Renegades 3, San Francisco nothing. These 2 teams met in a wild shootout in the preseason. They have not met since, and this is their only meeting of the summer year. So Oklahoma City kicks it away. From the 11-yard line, Bulldogs on the return, past the 25, up to the 28. Quickly put down after that. Jasper Hart needs to take care of the football. Back-to-back interceptions here in the first quarter. Isaac Holt and Billy Joe Casper coming away with those takeaways. The Renegade pass defense, 2nd best in the league. They give up just 228 yards through the air. However, the scoring defense is 11th in the league. They give up 39 points per game coming in. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. 2 in the backfield, back to pass. Hart, he's going to go deep to Miller. One-handed catch. The Gold Star in a foot race, and he is going to score a touchdown. How about that on one play? Dono Miller makes a sensational catch. And San Francisco, despite turnovers in the early going, makes Oklahoma City's defense pay. A highlight reel grab from Dono Miller as Billy Joe Casper couldn't catch him. And that's why a Gold Star receiver can be so valuable to a football team, as San Francisco takes their first lead of the day. And after all that good from the Renegades through the first 9 minutes, that's what happens when you can't turn turnovers into touchdowns, as Jasper Hart gets back on the horse. Extra point for San Francisco is good, and it's the Bulldogs 7 and the Renegades 3. First and 10 from the 32. The Renegades return out to decent field position. 2:49 to go in the first quarter. The Bulldogs strike with a Jasper Hart pass to Donald Miller, and Red Feather's going to try to answer. That pass caught to the Renegade 47, a 15-yard pickup for OKC and a first down, Renegades. I tell you what, man, Red Feather is on point today. That's a beautiful pass, right on the money to Tiberius Bovine. First and 10 for the Renegades at the 47, just shy of midfield. Oklahoma City's offensive stars include Joseph Redfeather at quarterback, running back Pete Bruschi. The receivers are Johnny Bierme and Austin Skolander, and the tight end is Tiberius Bovine. Redfeather back to pass. Redfeather looking down the middle. That pass is caught again. It's a 7-yard gain, and Oklahoma City's going no huddle. Redfeather at least 9 of 10 here in the first quarter. 3 receivers. Redfeather under center, defensive line shifts from left to right. Redfeather will hand it off to Bruschi. Bruschi breaks off a tackle. That's a first down to the Bulldog 43-yard line. Oklahoma City on the move once more. Back to pass, Redfeather. And Redfeather sidearm throws it. That is complete. That's a 2-yard gain. Redfeather just checking down all over the field. Second down, 8 at the 41. Redfeather going to throw again. Redfeather deep drop back. Redfeather fires right side. That pass is caught. No, incomplete and out of bounds, they say. Skolander was the intended receiver. I was the Renegades. I might challenge that one. It looked like Skolander got a foot in on the sideline. And we're not going to get a challenge. Man, at first glance, I really thought that Skolander had a first down. Instead, yet another third down in this quarter for the Renegades. San Francisco's defense bending, not breaking. 3 receivers for OKC. Back to pass is Redfeather down the middle. That pass is incomplete. Well defended. And San Francisco's defense has done it again. The Renegades move the football, but just outside of scoring range between the 40s. San Francisco gets a stop, and the Renegades are going to have to punt.
Oh yeah, punter, I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
So Redfeather throws back-to-back incompletions to end the drive. Oklahoma City punts it deep. That ball is going to bounce at the 9. And a great job by the special teams coverage unit of Oklahoma City. Howard downed it at the 4. And San Francisco is pinned deep in their own territory. Oklahoma City just has to make sure they contain Miller, who caught the touchdown earlier in the quarter. First and 10 at the 4. I formation for San Francisco, Miller to the top of the screen. And back to pass, back to run, is Tuiasa Sopo. 1-yard gain. Stackhouse on the tackle brings up second down and 9. Tuiasa Sopo coming off a career-high performance. He is their running back. Quarterback is Jasper Hart. The receivers are Xavier Brunson, who's been quiet so far today. Donald Miller, and the tight end is Rex Norton. Second down and 9 from the 5. 3 receivers for San Francisco, and Tuiasa Sopo takes another handoff, and a nice move! Tuiasa Sopo in the open field, and he gets all the way out to the 32, a 27-yard gain. Oklahoma City going for the big hit in the backfield, and Tuiasa Sopo makes it happen. That was a pretty move. First down for San Francisco on the biggest run of the game for either back. First down to the 32 after Tuiasa Sopo's first big run of the quarter, and likely his only. Split backs with Hart in the shotgun, and the handoff goes to Tuiasa Sopo, a 3-yard gain, and that is going to be the final play of the first quarter. It'll be a second down and 7 when we return to Transcorp Stadium. Bulldogs 7, Renegades 3. This is Renegade Radio on the Sim Football Network on Twitch.tv. If the playoffs started today, here would be the matchups. Louisville and Baltimore on a bye. Santa Fe would host New York. Tallahassee would host Honolulu, and DC and San Francisco would be on the outside looking in. We'll be back to Oklahoma City after this. Start of the second quarter here from Oklahoma City. San Francisco 7 and Oklahoma City 3. Tuiasosopo will take a draw. Nice run. 5-yard gain brings it 3rd and 2. Tuiasosopo 6th in the league in rushing yards per game, 119.8. High formation for the Bulldogs here on a rare 3rd down play for them in this game. Handoff goes to Tuiasosopo, tries to stretch it out, got a block at the last minute on Savage, and picks up the 1st down at the San Francisco 49. I believe Casper ended up coming over on the tackle. But Tuiasosopo, after a bit of a slow start, they've put the football back in his hands, and that was Rex Norton with that nice block on Savage. And it was actually a lineman who ended up making the stop on Tui. Tui now 9 carries, 52 yards. And we mentioned at the top of this broadcast the poor run defenses on both sides. Hand off to Tuiasosopo right up the middle. 1st down to the Renegade 40. What a run from Tuiasosopo, and San Francisco is near scoring position, scored on their last possession. This is their 4th overall of the game. And they've largely kept the ball out of Jasper Hart's hands since he threw the touchdown and 2 picks early on. Defensive line and linebacker shift for Oklahoma City, showing a blitz. They come with it, and Tuiasosopo tried to get to the outside. Nice closure there from Casper. Brings up a 3-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 7 at the 37. Like the league on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /SimulationFL today. 2nd down, 7 from the 37. 4 receivers set. Jasper Hart all alone in the shotgun. Back to throw. Hart fires. Deep left. That pass picked again! Intercepted by Casper. It's his 2nd of the day. And Jasper Hart has thrown 3 interceptions in the 1st half. Beautiful coverage by Billy Joe Casper on Dono Miller. Read that to perfection. And Billy Joe Casper, who had all 3 of his interceptions against the New York Knights in Oklahoma City's victory, has 2 in the 1st half, and the Renegades get the football back. Heck of a play there by Casper, over the shoulder. That's a tough play to make. Draw play, Brewski, and Brewski picks up 2, and again, Oklahoma City is going no huddle. They are running it an awful lot this afternoon against the Bulldog defense. Hand off to Brewski again. Brewski spins off a tackle, and there goes Brewski! Brewski 30! 40! Getting chased! They won't catch him! Bye-bye, Sudalovich! Touchdown, Renegades! That's the Brewski we know! 92 yards to the house! Oh, man, Brewski shook a couple of guys. And that was probably his best run of the season. Man, what a first half of this football game. We've had 3 turnovers, 2 long touchdowns. And Brewski, you saw in that replay, he looked over his shoulder at Sudelovich and he says, hey, you were my former teammate. I know how fast you are. You ain't catching me. So Pete Brewski exploits the league's next to last rushing defense. And the Renegades take the lead. And the extra point makes it a 3-point lead. Renegades 10, San Francisco 7. And I have a feeling what usually happens in this rivalry is that we just go back and forth all day long, and this one's going to get fun. Renegades kick it away. From the 8-yard line, San Francisco on the return, and despite 3 turnovers, they just have to keep perspective. They're still down just 3. Ford on the return for the Bulldogs, and Jasper Hart has got to figure out, I mean, twice, Billy Joe Casper and Donald Miller have been in one-on-one coverage. They're not bad throws. They're just great plays being made. Well, the first one was an overthrow, but that last play was just a great play from Billy Joe Casper. Back to pass, Jasper Hart, and Hart is going to be sacked. First sack of the day for either team, and for Oklahoma City, that is just their 6th sack all year. Rob Gesser gets to the quarterback, and that's a beautiful spin move by the big fella. Looking like Shaq spinning to a slam on that play. 2nd down and 16 following the sack. Oklahoma City, whose points per game or point differential margin is -20 per game coming into this one, would love to start to get a blowout going, but Hart's going to go deep, and the pass is caught by Miller, and Miller is caught at the 44 by Casper. That is the matchup of the day, folks. Donald Miller now 3 catches for 113 yards and a touchdown, and he wins that battle on the free safety. And Miller and Casper, boy, that's getting fun. If Casper breaks or misses that tackle, that is a touchdown, San Francisco. Miller and Casper jawing. 1st and 10 of the 44. Tuiasosopo takes it on the draw. He picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6. What a crazy start. Donald Miller already 113 receiving yards. Demetrius Outdat set this season's record just Thursday night when he had 279 receiving yards and 2 scores on 9 grabs. 2nd and 6 at the 40. High formation, the handoff goes to Tuiasosopo. He breaks up a tackle and then another, and he's got the 1st down to the 33. 7-yard pickup, and the Bulldogs are in scoring position. There's another look at Tuiasosopo's tough running between the hash marks. .740 to go in the first half. Renegades scored on a 92-yard Pete Brewski touchdown. Donald Miller, San Francisco scored on a bomb. Donald Miller from Jasper Hart. Hart back to throw here. Hart fires over the middle to Miller. That's his 4th catch of the first half. And it's 2nd and 7. Coming up tomorrow, Sunday Showcase. Greg Morris will be here in the booth with me. The Tallahassee Pride 3-1. The Santa Fe Gorillas 4-1. A battle of two expansion teams who have exceeded expectations, are in line for a playoff spot, and are meeting for the first time this year as Tuiasa Sopo is gang tackled. Only a 2-yard gain. Stackhouse was there first. Third down here for the Bulldogs. A field goal would tie it. It'd be a 46-yarder. (10-7) Renegades, but San Francisco is threatening again. Donald Miller having one of his better halves of the year. They're going to hand it off to Tui, and Tui is going to be stopped in the backfield. Great play. Stackhouse slow to get up, but he finally does get off the grass. 4th down and 6, which means this is going to be quite a long field goal here for San Francisco. They are 5th in the league. They are 90.9% effective kicking. This one from 46 yards away at the right hash. And it would tie it at 10. And the Bulldogs kick is good. What a kick from Brown. And we're square. Derek Brown, as you get another look at it, had plenty of leg on that one. That could have been good from 50. 5:50 to go in the first half. San Francisco 10, Oklahoma City 10. We haven't really gotten to talk about San Francisco's defense at all today, because when Oklahoma City's had the ball, they've either gone no huddle or scored so quickly that we couldn't even start a conversation. From the 9, Renegades on the return, past the 25, past the 30, and another good return past the 30-yard line for Oklahoma City. They're second in the league. They average 22.1 yards per kickoff return. That was James on the return, who missed an opportunity to 3rd down catch earlier in this game. Two receivers, one to either side. Oklahoma City and San Francisco all locked up here in the first half. Two in the backfield. Redfeather back to throw. Redfeather goes down the middle of the field. Caught! A bullet to Johnny Beerme at the 44! Man, Joseph Redfeather looks better in this game against the league's 3rd best pass defense than he has all season. I mean, this is a absolute perfect spiral. Andrew Ball on the tackle, but there was no way anyone was going to catch that ball besides Johnny Beerme. 1st and 10 of the 44. Flag on the play. It's offside on San Francisco. That's going to be a 1st down and 5 yards to go. Bulldog defense has Larry Henderson on the line at defensive tackle. Big number 99, along with the rookie defensive end Roosevelt Wallace, number 97.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 93, defense. Repeat, 1st down.
Number 35, Andrew Ball, is a silver corner and a leader on this defense. Jasper Lennox has been a huge addition. He moved from defensive end to outside linebacker in the offseason, and he has been probably, at this point, San Francisco's best defender. We'll get into their numbers as we go along today. Two receivers, one to either side. Brewski to the left, and he takes the handoff, and Brewski's got a 1st down, nearly got away. A 6-yard pickup, and Oklahoma City's going to go no huddle again. I've never seen a team run this much no huddle. Redfeather back to pass. He goes down the middle. It's working. Pass caught to the 32. 1st down, that's Johnny Beerme. Oklahoma City's offense, my goodness. Redfeather under center. He hands it off to Brewski. He cuts around the left. Brewski breaks up a tackle. Brewski, 15, 10, 5, and down to the 1-yard line. Renegade offense exploding here. The play calling has been so magnificent, and a nice job by Pete Brewski to stutter step the defender and make him think twice about it. Down to 4 minutes to go in the first half. And I know the score's tied, but man, oh man, the Renegade offense is clicking. Two receivers, two running backs. Red Feather changing the play. And they hand it off to Brewski. There's a penalty marker on the play. I don't think he got in the end zone. And this would be pretty disappointing for the Renegades if that's a hold. I didn't see anyone jump offside.
Holding, number 73, offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
So it's on number 73. That moves the ball back to the 11-yard line. First and goal at the 11. Clock ticking. Renegades have been inside the 10 before, had to settle for 3. Two backs, two receivers. 4 down linemen for San Francisco and 9 in the box. Handoff goes to Brewski right up the middle. Brewski got 9 yards. Brewski now 151 yards on 12 carries, and in one half of play, Brewski has eclipsed his season average and has a new season high. And it looks like San Francisco's poor run defense is getting more exploited today than the Renegades is. Although I'm not sure that it's just Oklahoma City having a good day. Second and goal from the 2. Red Feather going to hand it off to Brewski again. He breaks off a tackle. Pete Brewski has his second touchdown. Renegades! What a drive for Oklahoma City. And Larry Henderson just cannot tackle Pete Brewski. And besides the one long pass to Donald Miller that's kept San Francisco in this game, the Renegades have played to near perfection. Red Feather is out of control right now. He's only thrown about 3 first-half incompletions. One of them was caught, apparently out of bounds, and the other was another nice throw, but the receiver just got hit in the back. Now the Renegade defense already has 3 interceptions to their credit. We'll take the field once more from the 9-yard line. San Francisco on the return. They're still going. And nearly broke that one out to the 36-yard line. Very good job there by Ford. San Francisco's offense has always been a topic of conversation in Bulldog country. As you look at Tuiasa Sopo's numbers, he's going to line up outside on this play. Empty backfield, 4 receivers. Hart out of the gun, back to pass. Hart, deep ball, and it's knocked away. Oh, I thought Casper was going to come away with his 3rd. Instead, got just one hand on it. He took a risk on that one as well. Donald Miller going down the field. If Casper misses a chance at tipping that one away, that is another touchdown. Second and 10 at the 36. 2 in the backfield for Hart. Renegades up 7. Handoff on a draw. Tuiasa Sopo only got a yard. Stackhouse again on the tackle. Adam Stackhouse and Billy Joe Casper having one heck of a first half here. Casper's also 3rd in the league in tackles, averaging 11 per game. Crowd on their feet, chanting defense. And a 2:04 to go and a half. Not sure San Francisco's going to get this play off. They will not. And the crowd will have to get ramped back up again. This is the 2-minute warning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Renegade Radio Network.
This is 106.9 FM, KGUN, Renegade Rock. Lock it in and shoot the knob off.
3rd down 9 at the 37. Different formation here. 2 receivers, 2 backs, all to the right side. Ball on the left hash. 7 in the box for the Renegades. Hart back to pass. Hart looking around and fires it, nearly taken away. MacArthur knocked it away, and then I believe the fullback dropped it. 4th down and 9, and one of the things that we have not seen out of San Francisco here in the first half is Tuiasosopo effective in the passing game. He is number 5 in the league. He averages 8.8 receptions, but Oklahoma City, it's well documented, they defend the flats better than any team in the league. They've shut down Parkey Chol twice in the passing game already this season, and they're shutting down Tuiasosopo in that category today as well. From the 26, Oklahoma City will return to the 31, and they'll have plenty of time. All 3 timeouts in a minute and 50 seconds left to try to pad this lead. First and 10 at the 31. 17-10, Pete Bruschi has both touchdowns. The Renegades have avoided the turnover bug. 2 backs and 2 receivers. Redfeather back to pass, swings it outside right, and it's knocked away. That one well covered. 1-on-1 down the field. Redfeather going for the home run ball, and it's 2nd down. Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe coming up on the 2K Sports Halftime Report with highlights, stats, and analysis back at the SFL studios in San Antonio. Right here on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. 2nd down and 10 at the 31. 17-10, Renegades on top of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs 2-2, Renegades 1-4 as OKC looks to pull the upset today. And the Renegades, for the most part, have always had San Francisco's number. Pete Bruschi breaks off a tackle. Pete Bruschi! What a spin! What a spin! He's gone! And a little dance! To say na-na-na-na-na-na, touchdown Renegades! Oh man, is he having a special day! The first play was nice, but this play right there, oh, that was nasty. How about OKC? They averaged 19.6 points per game this year. They got 23 on the board before the half. Extra point for OKC is good. 24-10. The guns are firing here at Transcorp. 3 touchdowns today for Pete Bruschi and over 200 yards rushing in the first half. Renegades kick it away. From the 6-yard line, San Francisco on the return. And he got whacked at the 28. San Francisco has got to figure out how to just settle down and get some points on this drive. I formation, Miller top of the screen, minute 22 left on the clock. They're going to start the drive with a counter to Tuiasosopo. He sidesteps, he picks up 5. 2nd and 5, and it looks like San Francisco is just going to kind of feel out this drive. They don't want to give Oklahoma City the ball back, that's for sure. San Francisco defense, 10th in the league. They give up 32 points per game as you look at Miller's updated numbers. San Francisco's defense has not been as good as in seasons past. San Francisco runs again. Holt on the tackle. Tui no gain. 3rd down and 5. And I would expect now San Francisco will throw since they ended up calling the timeout. Third down 5, trips to the right for San Francisco. Hart under center. Back to pass. Hart. Throw into traffic. It's short of the first down. Xavier Brunson with a 4-yard gain. Oklahoma City is electing not to call a timeout. I think right now they're just pretty satisfied with what they've done here in the first half. San Francisco going to waste as much time as they can. Down to 3 on the play clock. Bulldogs kick it away. Clock's ticking. Oklahoma City from the 27-yard line up to the 31 with 9 seconds to go. Will Oklahoma City try and risk it? Hey, just hand it off to Pete Bruschi and see how many yards he can get you. Red Feather with his Renegades up 24-10 is out of the shotgun from the 31. Bruschi to his right. 3 receivers, 2 to the left-hand side. And the handoff goes to Bruschi. He's wrapped up the backfield, and that is going to be the end of the first half. 219 yards for Pete Bruschi in the first half of work, and it's got Oklahoma City up 24-10.
Fun. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Renegades enjoying the lead 24-10.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us? All right, Dan. Nice work.
The Renegades get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 24-10. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Well, unfortunately, the halftime report did not show up here this afternoon, but we'll get the second half started in just a little bit. This is the Sim Football Network on Twitch.tv. Start of the third quarter here from Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City. The Renegade offense will get the football from the 10-yard line. Renegades on the return. And I'm thinking back in my memory. Okay, let's see. OKC lost 31-16 to DC. They were hammered by the Louisville Wolfpack. They did score 21. They 42-21 against the Maulers. 17-16. I'm just not sure that Oklahoma City has scored 24 points in a game this year. And they got that number in the first half. And Bruschi takes the handoff around the left side. And Bruschi gets hammered at the 35-yard line by Henderson, who does a nice job to bring him down. And one other member of the Bulldogs secondary, but it's still a 6-yard gain. Now 225 yards for Pete Bruschi. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball at the 35-yard line. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Renegades have a 14-point lead on their rival Bulldogs as we start the second half. Handoff on a draw, and Larry Henderson ran right into Pete Bruschi, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Larry Henderson, largely for this team, has been a disappointment. He's 4th in the league in total sacks, but that's just 1.5 total this year. And they need more out of Henderson to be successful, particularly against the run. Out of the eye, 2 receivers, 3rd down and 7 as Redfeather starts the ball game, or starts the second half with a catch down the field, past the 40, 30, Joseph Redfeather, touchdown, Renegades! You gotta be kidding me! Tiberius Bovine on 3rd down! They did score 28 against Louisville, but they got 30 now. Unbelievable. The tight end, I don't know how nobody on San Francisco's defense caught that guy. What an upset brewing here today in Oklahoma City. What an upset. The 1-4 Renegades, whose victory this year came 17-16 in a game they turned the ball over 4 times, are up 31-10, have scored more points in the last 25 minutes than they have in a game the entire season. And since this game was tied at 10, the Renegades have 21 unanswered points. Absolutely astonishing. That was Redfeather's first touchdown pass of the day. Bovine, who's number 10 in the league in total receptions, is a tight end with 37. That might have been his best and most important catch of the day. And I tell you, man, Joseph Redfeather, what a day this guy is having. First down and 10, 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Hart's out of the shotgun, needs something to happen quickly for San Francisco because their defense has not shown up today. Tuiasa Sopo just a 1-yard gain, 83 yards on 19 carries. And Oklahoma City will take 4 yards per carry every time. They need to help their run defensive statistics a little bit. They give up a whopping 250 rushing yards per game off defensively against the run. Second and 9, handoff to Tuiasa Sopo, and that is a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 7. But this is a huge play right now for San Francisco. Jasper Hart has looked shaky today. Third down, 7 yards to go. San Francisco trying to avoid a 3-and-out. No team has had a 3-and-out all day long. Hart steps up in the pocket. Hart's in trouble, and he got away and throws it, and it's off the head of the intended receiver. Nearly taken away and incomplete. Tuiasa Sopo dropped it, and nothing is working for the Bulldogs here this afternoon. And coming into the game, I mean, San Francisco, yes, they had won 2 close games, but they had beaten the Minneapolis Maulers and, more impressively, the New York Knights. This all while losing to the DC Dragons just by 6 points a few weeks ago. They did get blown out by Louisville. But this Bulldog team, to be getting blown out here today by the 1-4 Renegades is certainly a shocker as OKC gets to the 30. This has been the year of the blowout in the SFL, I tell you that. But it's entertaining to watch the Renegades come out of their shell. 2 receivers, 2 backs for Redfeather. Redfeather back to throw. He's going to swing it outside. Brewski's got a lot of space. Brewski with a nasty stiff arm, driven out of bounds at the 36, a 6-yard gain. Redfeather now 163 yards, has a touchdown, no interceptions. That is the most important stat to Renegade fans. Second down, 4. I formation here for OKC. 8 in the box here for San Francisco, showing a blitz. They back off. Redfeather swings it out to Brewski again. Brewski's got a first down to the 42-yard line. And Pete Brewski, who's not really known to be a threat out of the backfield in the passing attack, has had a good day in the flats today. Everybody's having a good day for OKC. Although I will say, Bierme and Skolander have been awfully quiet. Bovine, Brewski, and Redfeather doing most of the work. And off Brewski, up the middle. Brewski has space and has another first down to the San Francisco 47. He is just pounding this team as Andrew Ball makes the tackle. Well, I suppose it's time to pull up the record this season for rushing yards in a game, since Pete Brewski just continues to perform at a high level. And off to Brewski. Oh boy, Brewski got hit hard. That was Roosevelt Wallace on the tackle. That was vicious. So it'll bring up second down and 11. Redfeather's quarterback rating today is 116.7. 2 backs, 2 receivers. And off Brewski again. Brewski breaks off a tackle, picks up a solid 5. Brings up third down and 6. Parkey Chol holds the season rushing record for rushing yards in a game. That came against Oklahoma City, and it was for 341 yards. It's the only 300 rushing yard performance of the season. Third down and 6 for the Renegades. Can Redfeather make it happen again? 3 receivers. Brewski to the right of Redfeather, who's under center. Who's going to change the play? Redfeather out of an audible, back to pass, and Redfeather fires left side. Pass caught, trying to turn the corner, and he could not do it. Well, he did actually. About a half a step did Johnny Bierme, but they rule it short of the first down. It's going to set up a 4th down and 2 at the San Francisco 39. And will the Renegade offense stay on the field? No, it looks like they're going to punt it away. So San Francisco gets a much-needed stop.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They've already gotten San Francisco inside the 10 once today, and Oklahoma City's punter is also having a pretty good day. Second time the OKC special teams unit has downed the football inside the 5. What a pretty bounce. Still a lot of time here. San Francisco needs to get back on track. This game was tied and close for quite some time. San Francisco even had the lead at the end of the first quarter, 7-3. But they are backed up now at their own 5-yard line. Out of the eye, Miller, top of the screen. And the handoff to Tuiasa Sopo. He gets out left side, and Tuiasa Sopo gets a nice 6-yard pickup. That gives San Francisco a little bit of breathing room. Second down and 4. Sunday Showcase, Tallahassee, Santa Fe coming up tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Greg Morris will be here in the booth with me, and we're going to have a fun time. Money Monday is a match between the league's last 2 champions, as Hart waits patiently for a crossing pattern and moves the chains to the 16-yard line. New York and Minneapolis in that Money Monday matchup.
Hey,
Money Monday hasn't had a lot of players lately. Don't miss out. You got a pretty good chance to win some cash. First down and 10 at the 16-yard line. I formation for Hart. A 4-3 defense for the Renegades as Hart drops to throw. He throws it deep down the field, and Casper knocks it away. And the Renegade defense has adjusted themselves, gotten away from the 3-4, especially today, and moved more towards the 4-3 as the season progressed to try to help fix that running attack. It's been a long progression for the Renegades, but trying something new has helped the defense. At least it has today, that's for sure, as Tuiasa Sopo takes the handoff. He picks up a couple of big blocks. Tuiasa Sopo breaks a tackle, gets another block, down the sideline. Tuiasa Sopo all the way to midfield. His best run of the day gives San Francisco a shot in the arm, and it's first down for the Bulldogs. Man, there was some good blocking on that play. Tuiasa Sopo patient. Miller, who got off to a hot start, has been quiet. I think San Francisco may have stopped trying to test Donald Miller, although they did on that last play, or 2 plays ago, and it resulted in an incomplete pass. Tuiasa Sopo takes the toss, and the slow developing play ends up getting 4 yards. Tuiasa Sopo still averaging 5.7 yards a carry, but it hasn't burned Oklahoma City today, at least up to this point. But a nice drive being put together here by San Francisco to try to cut it back down to a 2-score game. Second down and 6 at the 45-yard line. 3 receivers, hand off, Tuiasa Sopo at the middle, and he's going to get nothing. Nice job by the Renegades. They plugged that hole like a plumber on overtime. 3rd and 6. Down to 4:25 to go in the 3rd. Renegades up 21. And this is a huge help to teams like the DC Dragons and the New York Knights, who were worried that San Francisco may come up and force a 3-way tie. That pass looking for Donald Miller again in one-on-one coverage is incomplete. And eventually Donald Miller is going to have to make some of these plays. I mean, he's a gold star. If you're Jasper Hart, you expect the gold star to go up and get the ball. And Oklahoma City's defense bends and doesn't break, and it's 4th down. And San Francisco's drive stalls, and they have to punt the football away. The Renegades have given up 36 points or more in 4 of their 5 games. They've given up just 10 today as that ball rolls into the end zone, and San Francisco can't even stop a punt from reaching the goal line today as Minardi walks off in disappointment. Shout out to all those of you who are supporting the SFL today through the chat. Servo222, Carolina FC fan, Darth Destro MD, Ghost of Crux. As you look at Brewski's tremendous numbers today, NY Kia 31, OKC Renegades, Ramos Lynn, San Antonio Storm, Warnings, Whimsical, Ronnie, and Xanthos. 1st and 10 at the 20, and Brewski gets 1. 2nd down, 9. Roosevelt Wallace again on the tackle, and we talk about the underachievements of Larry Henderson. Roosevelt Wallace, as a rookie, has been just as big of an underachiever for San Francisco. And they miss Jordan Gray and Randall Watts, who both are on the wire at the moment a lot right now, as Pete Brewski hurdles over a defender, picks up 7. It's going to be 3rd down and short. San Francisco, in an effort to try and shore up their salary cap situation, had to let Jordan Gray and Randall Watts go. They were both asking for a lot of money. But proving to the Bulldog front office that maybe they were worth that money. Although, you never can tell. They were getting paid a lot of money. 3rd down and 2 at the 28. Brewski going to take his 3rd straight carry, and Brewski's got a 1st down. A 5-yard pickup up to the 33. as he continues to pile on to his totals. 277 is the second best yardage total of the year, and Bruschi is quickly approaching that. 1st and 10 at the 33. Bierme and Skolander quiet today, but Redfeather not. Hand off on a trap. Bruschi found out. 252 now. That's a 2-yard gain. Fiegel's on the stop. Bruschi still averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Hey. 2nd and 8 from Yellow Renegade, 25 yards.
Second down and 8. Hand off to Bruschi. Pick up a 4. 3rd down and 4. And Bruschi has gotten the ball 5 straight times in an effort for the Renegades to bleed some clock. Third down 4 at the 39. 3 receivers. Redfeather in the backfield is not thrown on this drive. And he will not throw again. Bruschi takes the handoff, and he is short of the 1st down. So for the first time today, we see some bizarre play calling from Oklahoma City. 6 straight runs as Bruschi racks up the carries, and the Renegades will have to punt it away. And give credit to San Francisco, despite the barrage of points from the Renegades late 2nd, early 3rd quarter, Oklahoma City is still giving themselves a shot in this game with a couple of stops. High snap, kick is away from the 22-yard line, and nice hit. That's going to leave a bruise. Green shrugs it off to the sideline. 3rd quarter winding down. Renegades still have a 31-10 lead that they took on the 3rd play of the 3rd quarter. 1st down and 10 at the 23. 3 receivers, 2 backs. San Francisco's still alive in this one. They do have some sort of a pulse. Tuiasosopo picks up 5 up the middle. And Tuiasosopo, despite being outshined today, still has 135 yards on the ground,
Number 0, credited with the tackle.
which is nothing to sneeze at.
Let's go. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 27. There's a look at Isaac Holt. He had his first interception as a Renegade earlier in this game. 2 receivers, Miller bottom of the screen. Hand off to Tuiasosopo again. Tuiasosopo breaks off a tackle. He'll pick up just 2. 3rd down and 3. So we have seen now the Bulldogs ran 3 straight times on their last possession. Oklahoma City ran 6 straight times, and 2 straight runs here for San Francisco. That's a total of 11 straight runs in this game. Back to pass, last play of the quarter. Jasper Hart over the middle. That pass is caught. First down to the 37. And as the 3rd quarter comes to a close, San Francisco is once again trying to put together a drive that could help them get back into this football game. Hart has shown some patience since his 3 interceptions. Donald Miller on the catch. Holt couldn't make the tackle. The linebacker does. And that ends quarter number 4. We'll keep it right here. 31-10. Renegades on top of the Bulldogs. This is Renegade Rock on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. Yards to go. Keanu Tuiasosopo does what he can out of his first run of the quarter. Bulldogs back against the wall, but they do have a whole quarter here to try to complete the greatest comeback in league history. 4 receivers. Hart going to go deep down the field. That pass is caught. to the Oklahoma City 39. A beautiful route run by, I believe, Xavier Brunson, who has been definitely quiet here. And Brunson, a nice over-the-shoulder catch. Picks up a first down and 10 for San Francisco. Now into Renegade territory. San Francisco 2-2, trying to get involved in the playoff picture. A loss would not help them do that. First down and 10. Handoff on a delay. Tuiasa Sopo picks up 2, but man, he's a tough player to bring down. Big boy, second down and 8. Xavier Brunson got off to the hot start for San Francisco, but since then he has cooled off exponentially. Donald Miller, 5 catches, 124 yards. And again, we talk about Tuiasa Sopo averaging 8.8 catches a game. He hasn't had a lot today. That pass is tipped up in the air, nearly caught by San Francisco, but it's incomplete and it's third down. And you see, as Tuiasa Sopo goes out to try to make that catch, he was blanketed on the outside. Renegades are going to make you throw it down the field as opposed to dumping it off and letting your talented running backs do the rest of the work. Third down and 8 here. It would be a shame if the Bulldog defense or drive stalled right here just outside of scoring position. At least that's what Bulldog fans would be thinking. Back to pass, Jasper Hart. He's going to go deep down the middle again. And a one-handed catch by Miller as he gets pounded into the turf. Makes the catch at the 16-yard line. What a throw, but even a better catch from Donald Miller in traffic. As Billy Joe Casper laid him out. But San Francisco's in the red zone. Trying to even up the second half score here on the move. Plenty of time, 10:05 to go. A 4-3 look, linebackers show blitz, they back off, just rush 4, Hart, wobbler, caught, 3-yard gain. Donald Miller again on the catch. Donald Miller showing his potential on this drive. San Francisco on the move, second down and 7 at the 12. 2 backs, 2 receivers, 4-3 defense, Hart under center. Hart going to hand it off on a second and 7. Tuiasa Sopo stretch it out right side. He got 5 to the 7. Third down and 2. 145 yards on 28 carries for Tuiasa Sopo today. Big third down here. A field goal is not going to do you much good down 21 with 9 minutes left. They're going to run it. Tuiasa Sopo got a block and a nice job by Isaac Holt getting outside for a fourth down and 3 forced. Isaac Holt was going to be blocked, but nicely done. Nicely done by the Renegade defense, and that is likely the last hurrah from San Francisco as they'll just bring out the field goal kicker and live to fight another day. Which honestly, with 8 minutes and change left, I would have just gone for it. Game's pretty much over whether you don't convert the fourth down or you kick the field goal, at least by my accounts. 8:36 to go in the fourth. San Francisco settles for 3. More good Renzo defense here for Oklahoma City. Their best defensive performance of the year. And it's 31-13. The Renegades having by far their best game of the year. Pete Bruschi has erupted on the scene, and Joseph Redfeather has been laser focused. Return up to the 29-yard line from James. And can the Renegades just keep San Francisco at bay a little while longer? First and 10 of the 29. Back to pass, Redfeather. He's going to go for the kill. Pass caught. Down the middle, first down. Bovine breaks 2 tackles. Bovine still going to the Bulldog 47. And Redfeather now just 3 yards away from 200. And Tiberius Bovine has been his main weapon. And he is scratching the surface of the top 10 in terms of receiving leaderboards. He has been one of, if not the best tight ends in the league this year. Oklahoma City now in good shape at the Bulldog 47-yard line. Up 18. San Francisco needed a quick stop there, and they didn't get it. Hand off Brewski, and Brewski is roughed up. No gain. Roosevelt Wallace again on the tackle, and Wallace has had a very good second half. In fact, we've mentioned him plenty of times. Jasper Lennox has not been mentioned hardly at all. He is 3rd in the league in tackles for loss per game, 1.8. Also 5th in the league in total tackles, average 10.3. Redfeather steps up, hit as he threw the pass, is caught for a first down of the Bulldog 33. And Redfeather, who has not been pressured a lot today, delivers a strike to the far sideline. He stepped into that one. He knew he was going to get hit, and Skolander makes sure to tap the feet this time. Redfeather over 200 yards. He has not had a game this year without an interception. He is playing tremendous. First down and 10 at the 33. San Francisco needs to force a turnover. Needs to do something here defensively. Redfeather to throw against a blitz. Throws it up for grabs, and it's knocked away. A little bit out of the reach of Mike Sudalovich. Looking for Skolander on a deep ball. Pretty well defended as San Francisco brought the house. Redfeather doesn't take a sack. Instead stops the clock with 7:05 to go. Still holding steady at a quarterback rating of 115 today. Against the league's 3rd best pass defense, San Francisco gives up just 236 passing yards per game. Redfeather to throw. Redfeather nearly threw it away. A little bit overthrown, looking for Hilton. Sets up a 3rd down and 10, and those are the types of plays that San Francisco's defense needs to make in order to give them a shot late in this one. Technically, I guess I can see the reason for kicking the field goal. I mean, you could even go down in a couple of minutes' time if you get the stop here. Cut it to a 2-score game, 31-16, and have plenty of time still to give yourself a shot. But Oklahoma City is driving. They've stalled a little bit here. It'd be a 50-yard field goal. Redfeather back to pass on 3rd down and 10. Flings it out left side. That pass is caught! And turning the sideline, Bierme couldn't stay in bounds. That was a rainbow pass to Bierme. And a nice job by Bierme keeping the concentration. But he just couldn't tightrope the sideline, and that's going to result in a field goal, which would push it back up to a 21-point lead. 43-yard attempt for OKC. And the field goal from the left hash for the Renegades is good. So they answer San Francisco's field goal with a field goal of their own. Another solid drive for the Renegades, 34-13. Andrew Ball nearly had his mitts on that 3rd down INT. And San Francisco, a few opportunities on that drive to make something happen, and they just didn't do it. From the 6-yard line, San Francisco on the return, past the 25, up to the 27. Oklahoma City's next game is in 12 days. They host the Louisville Wolfpack, who embarrassed them the first time the two teams got together. That is a Thursday night game. Meanwhile, San Francisco has just 5 days to prepare for the DC Dragons, who they host next Thursday Night Football. They played DC pretty well on the road earlier this year. Will they be able to pull the upset in that one? That would put both teams at 3-3. Tui Asasopo, I don't even know how this guy is still standing. He picks up 2. Man, he got whacked a couple of times. Second down, 8 yards to go. 6:10 to go in the fourth. San Francisco needs a touchdown, and they need it quick. High formation, they hand it off again to Tui Asasopo. Business as usual here for San Francisco, although Tui picks up 6 more yards. Now 151 on the day. Oklahoma City, the only chance they have at making the playoffs is to win out, so the Louisville game will pretty much decide their season. But I tell you what, as Hart will dump it off short. No, he fumbled the football! It's loose! It's still loose! And the Renegades have recovered! Pass caught by Miller, and then the fumble was forced. Let's see by who. Check that. That was the tight end. Fumble forced by Stackhouse. It was recovered by, I believe, Billy Joe Casper, and it's a first down, Renegades. +4 turnover battle for OKC, and San Francisco is challenging this fumble. I think it's a fumble.
Challenging whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
I think this is a fumble. There's no doubt about it. San Francisco's going to lose this challenge, and they need those tight ends. I mean, he makes that catch, and he takes 2 steps down the field before he's even touched by a defender.
After review, the play stands. The receiver did not have possession of the ball and is therefore incomplete.
So it's therefore a fumble.
Will be charged with a timeout. Renegades ball.
So first down, OKC. 4th turnover of the day for San Francisco, and man, if you look at the turnover margin for the Bulldogs, it can't be good over the last 3 weeks. Bruschi, a brilliant afternoon, 27 carries, 258 yards, a season high for him. He had a season high in the first half. 1st and 10 to the 40. 3 receivers, a surprise upset here today as Bruschi is going to lose 3 yards. San Francisco's run D has improved in the second half, but the damage has already been done. Sudulovic on the tackle. 2nd down and 13. San Francisco drops to 2-3 and a full game now outside of the playoff picture. Oklahoma City improves to 2-4, and their season will be on the line. Not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. 12 days to prep for the league's top team, the Louisville Wolfpack. As Bruschi takes it up the middle, he picks up 5. 3rd down and 8.
Gain of 5 on the play. Bear credited with the tackle.
Down to 4:42 to go in the fourth. And while Oklahoma City is right on the average of San Francisco in terms of passing yards, the Bulldogs give up, which is actually quite good. The fact that Red Feather's been so efficient in getting to that passing yards total has been the more impression, or has made the bigger impression today. 3rd down and 8, and they're going to hand it off to Bruschi. He goes right past the blitz and got the first down. Henderson whiffed him. He absolutely whiffed on him, and Pete Bruschi is hurt. Oh no, Pete Bruschi is hurt. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. With the game wrapped up, Bruschi got hit by about 3 different defenders. Ball, Sudulovic. Oh man, that would not be good. Tough to tell. It looked like he just took a hard fall. Couldn't really tell exactly what happened. Man, unbelievable, the injuries. Hand off. That's going to lose 3. Second down, 13, and boy, you talk about what What a great day for Oklahoma City all the way around as Bovine is over 100 yards. And we've had more injuries this year than in the first 4 seasons combined. It's just crazy. 2nd down and 13 at the 31. Everyone hopes that Pete Bruschi is all right. Hand off again. That's going to get some positive yardage. Gain of 6, 3rd down and 7.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. Killian with the tackle.
And right now, Oklahoma City's just hoping that the prognosis does not come in time. We'll check at the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 7 at the 25. Down to 3 minutes to go. So Oklahoma City's going to win this game, but their season might be lost without Bruschi. And that's going to bring up 4th down, so the field goal unit is going to come on the field again. 4th down and 6. Under 3 to go. Still no diagnosis here on Pete Bruschi. Again, we'll check at the 2-minute warning. Sometimes the injuries, they don't come in. The diagnosis just doesn't come in. That's what the Renegades are hoping for, or at least a speedy recovery. This kick from 41 yards away. And that kick is good. Barrow nails another one from 40-plus yards. Well, this game is over. This game is not about the game anymore. This is about the health of Pete Bruschi, who's never been hurt. And Pete Bruschi, 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons, the all-time rushing leader in SFL history, had his best game of the season by far today, and in garbage time gets hurt. From the 9, Bulldogs on the return past the 30. And Tim Graham was injured on the play. I mean, give me a break. Guys getting hurt all over the place.
First and 10.
2:09 to go. 1st and 10 at the 33. Back to pass. Jasper Hart, check down. Tuiasa Sopo makes a man miss. He's got a 1st down. Nope, he does not. 2nd and inches at the 42. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. We'll check on the diagnosis of Pete Bruschi, and we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Renegade Rock on the Sim Football Network on Twitch.
This is 106.9 FM K-Gun, Renegade Rock. Lock it in and shoot the knob off.
So Pete Bruschi, still to be determined. He's been taken to the locker room. And we may not get a diagnosis on Bruschi, which would be a huge break for OKC moving forward. 2 minutes left. This is the Sim Football Network on Twitch.tv. So again, Bruschi's being taken to the locker room and evaluated. We have not gotten the official word on Bruschi. If we don't get the official word by the end of the game, there's nothing we can do, and he'll be back next week, which would be a huge break for OKC as Hart will drop the throw. We actually have not reached the 2-minute warning just yet. I jumped the gun. No pun intended. 2:01 to go. That pass is incomplete. 3rd down and inches. Brown still loud and proudly. Hart back to pass, swings it outside. Tuiasosopo first down to the 46. Now we've hit the 2-minute warning. Red Feather just a slight edge on Hart in yards, but Jasper Hart's early 3 interceptions hurt the Bulldogs. First down, clock stopped. OKC wants nothing more than that clock to keep running as Hart swings it outside. Tuiasosopo hit in the open field, so they'll get their wish there. 2nd down and 11. 1:40 to go. Hart back to pass. Hart, all kinds of time. Deep ball knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down coming up, 1:34 to go. Down San Francisco. Oklahoma City fans holding their breath on the Pete Bruschi diagnosis if we ever get one. 2 in the backfield, 3 receivers. Back to pass. Hart looking. Hart's pass incomplete. And the fact that Bruschi was taken back to the locker room for evaluations is not a good sign. He could have just been on the sidelines or may be returning soon, but if they took him to the locker room, it's not good. But maybe it's nothing. 4th down and 11. San Francisco has 2 timeouts left. They're going for it. Hart to throw, and Hart goes down the middle. That pass is caught to the 35-yard line. No huddle here for San Francisco. Still 2 timeouts left, trying to cut it down to an 18-point deficit. Hart to throw again. Hart over the middle. That pass is caught, and this is the best-case scenario for Oklahoma City with San Francisco in the shotgun, or in the no-huddle, excuse me. 2nd down and 6. Hart again, back to throw. Swings it outside. Tuiasosopo. He is tackled in bounds. 3rd down and 4, under a minute to go. 2 receivers, 2 backs. Hart to throw. Hart down the middle again. Caught. First down to the 22. The clock is rolling. 35 seconds to go. Hart back to pass. Hart flips it outside. Tuiasosopo stops the clock. 2nd and 10. Still no report on Bruschi. Second and 10 of the 23. Back to pass. Hart. He looks left. He's got a man wide open. That's a touchdown, San Francisco. That is Rex Norton, the tight end. So the game drags on a little bit longer for Oklahoma City, 37-19. Extra point. Good for San Francisco. 37-20. And it looks like maybe the Oklahoma City Renegades, who will improve to 2-4 and have had enough problems this season, could catch a break here. According to reports in the chat room, All-Pro doesn't deliver on injury reports after the 2-minute warning. That ball is still loose and San Francisco recovers it. Are you kidding me? That ball bounced around on the grass for so long and it's just sitting there. It's like nobody wanted to recover it or knew where the ball was. And San Francisco recovers the onside kick. .258 yards. First and 10 at the 40. Hart back to pass. He's going to go deep again. That pass is caught. Tell you what, San Francisco, they just won't give it up. That's another Donald Miller catch. First and 10 to the Renegade 41-yard line. And Oklahoma City just wants to get out of Dodge here today. This has not been the way the Renegades wanted to end this one, that's for sure. 3 receivers, 2 backs with Jasper Hart. There's no way San Francisco is going to score enough points to win this game, but they're going to make it look respectable. Down the middle, that pass is caught. No huddle offense, second down and 3. San Francisco only has 1 timeout left. Down to 9 seconds to go. And San Francisco, and we've got to stop to turn on Dan and Peter for the post-game show and check to see if the diagnosis on Pete Bruschi is in. And it is. And Pete Bruschi with a concussion is done. I don't know how in the world a concussion keeps you out for 14 weeks, but it must have been pretty serious. As basically, that's just a crushing blow as the Renegades will lose their running back, the 3rd out of 12 teams to lose their gold star running back as this game comes to a close.
Hart passes this one, and it's tipped incomplete. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Number 89 came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 68-yard touchdown for the home team. The Renegades have opened it up and now lead by 21. Midway through the 3rd, number 34 would let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. Later on in the 4th quarter, the Bulldogs, trailing by 21. Number 7 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They narrow the gap a bit. They are now down by 18. I'm out of control. The Renegades come right back. Barber would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 44-yard field goal. The Renegades up 34-13. Number 45 comes up big here as this ball's out, and he's in the right spot for the recovery. After driving 16 yards on 6 plays, Barber is called upon to attempt the field goal, and this one is true. The Renegades connect for their 3rd field goal. Trying to answer back, the Bulldogs back by 24. Number 7 would find his target on this one. They close in a little. They are now down by 17. The Bulldogs, still late in the half, number 7, connected with his man on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. And that's how we'll round this one out. The Renegades win this one 37-20. Okay, here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 34 proved once again why he's one of the best. If he was the best player on the winning team, it's as simple as that. We'll see if he's able to keep up this high level of play in the games ahead.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
So Pete Bruschi rushes for 270 yards, player of the game, and then is out for the year. Concussed late in this ball game. It mars a brilliant performance from the Renegades, a 37-20 upset today over the San Francisco Bulldogs. From all of us at Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City and back at our SFO studios in San Antonio, Texas, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, and this has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League on the Sim Football Network. We're back on the air tomorrow with Greg Morris as the one-loss Tallahassee Pride take on the one-loss Santa Fe Gorillas in the SFL Game of the Week on the Sunday Showcase, a 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Thanks for joining us this Saturday afternoon. See you on the flip side. Goodbye, everybody.